At Team Taino with two of my faves, Parker Kropman, Edgardo Caraballo Jr., a.k.a. Baki, a little easier for my white boy self. Anyways, Baki, Parker, I'll start with you, Parker. How are you guys doing? Unfortunately, you guys aren't able to get on that CFFC 129 card next weekend, but I know you guys are staying busy, so how's everything going with you, man?
Yeah, I feel great. I've just been training, getting Cam Taylor ready for the fight, so that's the main focus right now. I'd love to be on the card, but at the end of the day, I'm still working, still getting better with my skills, so I'm not really worried about when the next fight comes. I'm just going to keep getting better until then, and then I'll just have a better performance whenever it comes along. So.
And then, Baki, for you, man, like, I actually had the chance to roll with you tonight. Guy tapped me like 6 times. Ridiculous. Anyways, we'll relax. Never mind. We'll cut that one out then. But, Baki, man, like, what have you been doing to keep busy? Obviously, you're in here training and grinding every day. So, like, same thing as Parker, just kind of staying ready whenever?
The same thing with him, just trying to get Cam ready for his fight. You know, it's just staying in the gym every day. There's not really a day that I take off or anything. But I did mention to you there's something in the works. Not solid just yet, but there is something in the works.
I mean, do you want to tease it a little further? I mean, it's not official, but we can always have fun with teasing.
Oh, yeah. Muay Thai. That's all I'm going to say.
CFFC Muay Thai. Maybe. That's all I'll say. So good to know something's in the works there. We'll keep up with Baki. I'll link his Instagram below. I'll probably collab with you on Instagram too, so people can go keep up with your journey and stuff. And then, Parker, you mentioned getting Cam and Taylor ready. And, you know, 2 Taino people on the same card. Taylor defending her belt for the first time. Like, the stakes are high. So how has camp been leading up to that? Like, what's the energy been like in here?
Yeah, the energy's been through the roof. I think specifically for Cam and Taylor, it's the mindset. I think they've always had really, really good skills, especially for the place that they're at in their careers. I think they're way ahead of everybody else in terms of skills. But I think now that the mindset is shifting from maybe being nervous or this to be like, no, listen, I deserve to be in the UFC, like fighting top 15 fighters. So my whole camp is based around like perfect performance, dominate in every area. Oh, this is their best area? Well, I'm going to take it there and then dominate it and show that really there's not a place that they're better than me. I think that's the type of fight you're going to see for both of them, and I'm really excited because I don't see any doubt in their minds, which is it's really, really nice to see. And it's also motivating because then you're like, okay, I'm training with them. They got no doubt. I got no doubt. Then it passes on to the whole gym, and then you just get a room full of killers that way.
Oh, the confidence is high in here, and it's not like in a cocky, egotistical way. No, it's in like a confidence, I'm going to kick some ass type of way. It's very, very scary to be around if you're not friends with these people. And Baki, I know you're teasing some Muay Thai stuff, but obviously you're an undefeated MMA fighter. So is that still a goal or in a career path you want to go down MMA?
Again, like I told you last interview, I'm trying to take the belts. That's it. You know, if I can get belts in other facets of the CFFC promotion, those are, ripe for the picking for me. But main priority is MMA.
And then I'm going to keep it with you again. How many people you think are going to show up for Taino? Like, how loud is 2,300 going to be?
I'd say about 45 to 50% of the crowd will be Team Taino.
I mean, every time you guys show up, it's just the loudest support ever. So you guys, Dante Rivera's, like, there's a few gyms that just have their staple in CFFC, and it's awesome to experience. So, Parker, obviously, man, you're missing that. Like, I know you said you're not very concerned about when you get back, but are you looking to stay more busy this year, even if that means, getting a start in, quarter 2 or something like that?
Yeah, for sure. I want to fight as much as possible. It's like I'm not concerned with not getting a fight, but I do want one. I don't want it to seem like, oh, I don't care, like if I fight or not. No, I want to fight really, really bad. It's just whenever Eddie, finds me an opponent or CFFC finds me an opponent, that's when I'll fight. I don't really care who it is as long as it's at 155 or lower. So I just want to make sure I'm staying, at 55. I think there might have been a fight possibility at 170. But I don't want to go up to that weight class because I'm really trying to come down at some point. So I don't want to go in the opposite direction. And, I want to fight as many times as possible. And my goal is just to end my amateur career with only finishes. So to be able to do that, I got to keep getting better. So it's no big deal, but I do want to fight.
Well, and both of you guys are I'm not even just tooting your horn. This is just the truth. And from what I see, you guys are very, very high-level next-generation fighters. So the pros, whenever that comes, not going to be that big a step, in my opinion, just from watching you both. So I guess, I don't know if it's a goal of yours to go pro this year per se, but what goals do you have for yourself in 2024?
Yeah, I don't want to go pro this year. I want at least 6 amateur fights. So if that does happen by the end of the year, maybe go pro next year. But I want a lot of experience before I get to the UFC because I think that by that time I'll have the skills. But, I mean, everybody's seen it a million times. You get to the big show and maybe you freeze or you have an adrenaline dump or something goes wrong with the weight cut because of the travel or you're starstruck because you're walking around all these. Like, I don't want to have any of those reactions by the time I get to that point. So I want a lot of experience and I want to get comfortable fighting a bunch of different styles so that when I get in the UFC, go for a run for the belt, you know what I mean?
That's some championship mentality right there, my man. And Baki, similar question, same question to you. Like, do you have any goals, specific goals laid out for yourself this year?
Yeah, same thing. God willing, if I'm not hurt after any event that I do, I just want to schedule the next one as soon as possible. Just kind of a little different to what Parker said. I actually want to, start doing different facets of the martial arts. So like I told you, I'm teasing that Muay Thai. I want to work on my striking, and that's the best way you're going to do it if you just jump into the fire. Grappling, I feel pretty confident in my grappling, not to toot my own horn. But everything, I just want to go into that MMA world where you want to be on the feet, good luck with that. If you want to go down to the ground, good luck with that. Again, I'm here for the gold in anything that I do. That's just my mentality. It's just a golden mentality. JB, all I see is gold. So, yeah.
I mean, it's hard to get you guys fights as amateurs because you're very good and people don't want to come over here to fight you guys. So we got some music and we got the music off. But anyways, as I was saying, very hard for you guys to get fights. So I hope you guys are both able to get those fights and stay as busy as you want to. And I have 2 more questions. I'm not going to ask you each the same because you'll have very similar answers. So I'll start with you, Parker, and ask my first, and I'll go to you for my second. So first off, I guess Taino, you're a staple point here. Like you said, family gym. You guys are all one big family. So that being said, just kind of speak on the vibe here. What can someone expect walking in the door under Coach Eddie Torres and Andre Petrosky, Pat Sabatini, so many skilled fighters? How would you describe this place to somebody who wants to come train?
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's the atmosphere. It's hard to describe. The way I describe it is it's like whether you're in the UFC or you're a beginner or somewhere in the middle, I feel like every single person feels welcome here and you're getting the attention. In a lot of gyms, if you're not in the UFC, maybe you're not getting the looks from the coaches or the advice, or the UFC, the higher level people aren't rolling with the lower level people. I feel like when you come in here, it's like you could walk up to the best guys in the room and say, hey, you want to roll? And they're like, yeah, with a smile on their face. It's not like, all right, I'll roll with you, how it is some places. And I've been wrestling my whole life and been to a bunch of different, with coaches in every single type of atmosphere. And by far, this is my favorite atmosphere in terms of just being comfortable and knowing I can come in and train and not have to worry about any politics or bullshit or any of that. So I think that's huge. You just come in, you worry about training with some of the best people in the world, and it's going to be a family atmosphere, and no matter what, you're going to be welcome.
Yeah, man, I fully agree from all the times I've been here. Absolutely love it here. I've been, hitting over the head of this whole interview. But Baki, not Taino, for you it's Cage Fury. Fight under Cage Fury. You're at all the events. You're teasing some Muay Thai action. I guess, what does it mean to be a part of, in my opinion, the best regional promotion, not just in America, but in the world? They do it top notch. So, how awesome does that feel to be on that big stage with John Morgan and Rob Haydeck and CM Punk and all that lights and shine going on?
It's amazing. It's me, in my opinion, when it comes to Cage Fury, it's the closest you're going to get to the UFC. There's nothing in the area even close to it. Whether it be how they conduct themselves in the back, how they treat you after the fights. Again, it's as close as you're going to get to the UFC. So it's amazing that I have the opportunity to, show my skills in the cage, in the mat, in the ring, whatever it may be. It's amazing. P.S. still trying to meet CM Punk and other people because I'm a huge wrestling fan. Sorry that you got beat by Cody Rhodes, but that's besides the point. But yeah, when it comes to the CFFC, no promotion beats it. Point blank, period. Sorry to say it, but facts are the facts.
Agree 100%. And before I get you guys out of here, real quick from each of you, Parker, anything you want to say to the fans?
No, just actually one thing. My roommate, Sean O'Malley, wrestled at Drexel. He's been working as a mindset coach. I've been working with him a lot and indirectly trying to, pass along the stuff he's been working with me with other people in the gym. And I feel like that confidence and just the mentality to do the right thing in and outside of the gym, just positive reinforcement always with not only just my mindset but my behaviors has really been helping. So he's Sean Ardor and Grit on Instagram. So check him out. He's doing a bunch of podcasts, and he's the best mental coach I've ever worked with because there's no bullshit. Like, he's going to shoot you straight and tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Love it, man. And Baki, same from you. Anything for the fans?
There's just all the fans, live happy, be free, and most important of all, do it in style.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out these two Instagram pages to keep up with their journey. But in honor of Parker's ridiculous stories and posts, let's shadowbox it out.